What's going on, family? In this video, I want to share with you why you can't live your life with regret. You know, so many people, they say, oh, I want to go do this in life. Oh, I want to do that. When you're a little child and they have you do that school assignment and say, what do you want to be when you grow up? You say, you dream so big, right? You say, I want to be an astronaut. I want to go here. I want to, when you're a kid in the truth, I want to pioneer. I want to go to this foreign land. I want to serve Jehovah this way. I want to do this. I want to do that. And then what happens? Over time, you end up losing that momentum because you start to grow up into a boring adult. You start thinking, nope, I can't do this. Nope, I can't do that. When you start moving into that average area in your life. It's unacceptable because Jehovah did not put us here to be average. Jesus, all of his apostles, all the faithful ones, everyone that did something special in the Bible never was anything normal or average. Everything that they did was because they were obsessed with what they were doing. They were obsessed with their mission to serve Jehovah, their mission to spread his message, their mission to follow through on their assignment. What is your mission that you're trying to do in life? Of course, we are put here to represent Jehovah. We're put here to spread a message for God. But each and every one of us has an individual message as well. You have the message of your personal experience. What have you gone through as a child that could literally transform somebody else's life? There's people who have seen their parents get killed. There's people who have been physically abused, emotionally abused, people who have gone through horrific marriages, horrific childhoods. And you can use that to strengthen somebody else. You can use your past circumstances to help somebody else in their life. I hope that you guys can feel my sincerity. Why am I doing this? Why is my wife so committed? Why are we doing this? Because we've gone through rough times in our marriage. We've gone through bad times financially. Before we met, she never had her dad. I never had my dad. Things were difficult for my wife. She was brought to this country. I lost my mom just a couple years ago. My father was a drug addict. My mom did this. Things were difficult for the both of us, and we've seen what it's done to people who haven't made the most of their circumstances in their past. And then you have people like my wife and I, where we don't let that define us. Matter of fact, we let our circumstances, our past experiences define who we are today. Remember, your circumstances don't define you, your decisions do. And my wife and I decided that our past, what we've gone through as children, has transformed us to be who we are today. It was never things happening to me, this happened to me, that happened to me. No, that happened for me. That happened for me so I could show other people who have gone through the exact same thing or similar things, or people who might go through it, or people who are debating something in their life in order to go down that bad path. And then we're here to let them know, hey, look, I've been through that. Don't take that turn. Look, I've done this. Don't do that. Hey, look, I went through the same thing as a child and I made it through, and so can you. I can't speak on behalf of somebody with no arms because that's not me. But I will let you know, hey, look, I know somebody who's gone through that and they're making the most of their life. There's one message of this video, and that's to live your life with no regrets. If you want to pioneer, try it. Maybe you hate it, try it though. You want to serve, go try it. Maybe you hate doing all these different things, or you dislike it, or it's not for you. It's not for everybody. We all have different flavors and ways to serve Jehovah and live our life. But you don't want to be 89 years old sitting in that rocking chair and you're thinking about what you didn't do in your life. And you're telling your future self what you could have become. If you were speaking to your future self 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 10, however old you are, would they be happy with the person that you became at the time that you meet them? You better hope that you live your life with no regrets. I love you, family. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. My wife's gonna do this too. I'm doing it too. This is kind of like a motivational rant. There's no script. This is just pure heart and soul. My wife and I, we're trying to do something a little bit different. So if you like this, give us a positive feedback. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Comment below, are you committed to living your life with no regrets? Share this with somebody who needs to hear it. Love you.